Hey guys, I am back, but I promise this is a really quick word because I had y'all getting on me like under the comment section in my last video. Like when Nina says 20 minutes, it equals double. Y'all are absolutely right because y'all know when I jump on to release a word, your girl can talk and I just let the Holy Spirit flow. And usually my quick words aren't a quick word. But this, I promise, is a very quick word. And it's based on a vision that I had the morning of 316. And I told you guys I had 3 dreams the morning of 316. I released the last of those dreams yesterday. So if you haven't watched those dreams, you can go back and watch them. It's not the one I released today, but the 3 that I released before the one I released today, I had all of those dreams on 316. And I say 316 as the love day because of John 316, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. You guys know the rest, but I call 316 the love day. But after the final dream that I had on 316, I had this vision, and God does not speak to me in visions very often, guys. Usually it's dreams, numbers, but he does not really speak to me in visions. I can count on one hand the amount of visions that I've had since stepping into my purpose and into my calling. So visions are rare for me. But when I woke up from the last dream that I had on 316, I looked at my window. It was still dark outside. It was like maybe 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. And I looked at my window, and I keep my window blinds open at nighttime because I like to look out at the stars and the moon and stuff. But I look out my window, it's still dark outside, and I see all of these butterflies all over my window. It was a vision, guys. This was not happening in the natural, but I had a vision. And as I'm looking, and I even like sat up out of the bed to make sure I was seeing what I was seeing. And when I sat up to look closer, the butterflies were still there. They were all over my window, and I just saw wings flapping everywhere. Okay. And what the Lord is saying with this message, that it may look dark to you right now. You may be holding on to promises and it looks like nothing is happening. All you see is darkness and issue after issue. And it's just a hot mess right now, but you keep trusting God and you keep pushing. And he's saying the butterflies are arising. The butterflies are arising. Like, your butterfly season is here. Your window of opportunity is here. Your butterfly season has arisen, okay? And butterflies symbolizes rebirth and resurrection, okay? When the caterpillar leaves the cocoon and it turns into a butterfly, it's time for that butterfly to now fly away, okay? You've gained your wings, okay? And things are going to start happening quickly, okay? It's going to go from darkness to blessings, okay? It's happening. It's going to happen, and your head is going to spin, and you're not even going to be able to keep up, okay? Your butterfly season is here. Your window of opportunity is here. It may look dark, but in the blink of an eye, your situation is going to change, and it will not look the same. And those of you that this is for, you'll know that it's for you. And he wanted me to read Amos 9:13 from the Message translation. He actually had me read this or speak this verse to a client last night. And lo and behold, she had a whole shirt that says, "This is my Amos 9:13 season." I knew nothing about that. I just spoke to her what God gave me. And she jumped off the bed. We were on a video call, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, Nina, I'm about to hang up on you." And she grabs her shirt, and sure enough, her shirt says, I'm in the Amos 9:13 season, okay? This is what God is saying for many of you, okay? And I'm going to read Amos 9:13, the Message translation, okay? It says, "Yes, indeed, it won't be long now, God's decree. Things are going to happen so fast your head will swim. One thing fast on the heels of the other. You won't be able to keep up. Everything will be happening at once, and everywhere you look, blessings. Blessings like wine pouring off the mountains and hills. It'll make everything right again for my people." I'll make everything right again for my people. "They'll rebuild their ruined cities. They'll plant vineyards and drink good wine. They'll work their gardens and eat fresh vegetables. And I'll plant them on their own land. They'll never again be uprooted from the land I've given them. God, your God, says so. That is Amos 9, verses 13 through 15. That's the Message translation. A lot of you guys are transforming in this season. This is your Amos 9, 13 through 15 season, okay? It's going to happen fast. Your window of opportunity is here. It looks dark now, but in the blink of an eye, that darkness is going to turn into sunshine. You are no longer in your cocoon season, okay? You are no longer in your hidden season. You are in your Amos 9, 13 through 15 season. So I just wanted to release that word to you guys. I cannot talk right now, of course, like usual. But I just wanted to release that word to you guys because, again, rarely do I have visions. But when I do, it's real, okay? It's so real. And it's funny because the last vision I had, I won't even get into it because then y'all are going to want me to explain. I don't got time. But you're going from a dark season to your butterfly season. It's time to fly. And when I tell you those butterflies on my window, they were flapping their wings so fast. It was so beautiful. Like, I legit sat up out of my bed and I'm like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? I'm like, maybe that's the tree branches shadows. No, it was a vision of butterflies and they covered my entire window. I can still see the darkness outside, so I can still see that it was dark, but there were so many butterflies, too many for me to count. And I just saw wings flapping really, really quickly. The Lord is saying, you're in your Amos 9, 13 through 15 season. It's going to happen quickly and swiftly. Your window of opportunity is here. It may look one way right now, but for many of you, that's going to change quickly. Okay, so when it changes, just remember to keep him on the forefront of your life. Don't forget about him. Okay, it's easy for us to find Jesus when we're in prison, but when we're released, we have a tendency to forget about him. Okay, that's even in real life. When people go to prison, you know how they find Jesus, but then when they're released, it's a whole different vibe. Okay, anyway, totally different story. No clap back at prison people. Okay, I love y'all. If y'all are watching from prison, that would be pretty awesome. God is just that good. So maybe somebody is watching from prison, and this is for you too. Don't leave that prison cell and forget about Jesus, okay? Again, it's easy for us to pray and worship when we're bound, okay? When we don't feel free, because we're wanting him to get us out of the situation. But when he gets you out of that situation, don't forget it was him who got you there, okay? He giveth and he takes away too. So yeah, don't forget him and consult him with every step, with every move, with every decision. That is very crucial at this time for so many of you. All right, I love y'all. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Unless God has me get on to say something else, I think that's it. I think that's all the videos. I'm going to try to maybe attempt to do a live later. I've never done a live, so yeah, it won't even be, I don't know. Anyways, I needed to release that to y'all. Somebody needed to hear that. If you were seeking confirmation, here's your confirmation. For many of you, you've already received this revelation from God. So this is literally just like a stamp of his approval on what he's already told you. But I love y'all. Have a blessed Friday. It's weekend time, okay? I work Monday through Friday. I'm off on the weekends. So I'm excited. But enjoy your weekend. Self-care, self-love, spend time with God. Enjoy your weekend, okay? Every day does not always have to be warfare, okay? That's the trick of the enemy too. That's totally religion, but I'm not going to go there. Christians don't have to fight warfare every day. You don't have to be fasting or doing the most every day, okay? That's a whole different word. I said this was going to be short, but it hasn't reached 10 minutes yet. Yes, I kept my promise. Love y'all. Have a good day. Bye.